Did you know that Chappies was originally created to rival another popular bubblegum brand and quickly skyrocketed to become a favorite in South Africa? I've done research to bring you 76 years of Chappies history in this video. Even if you're not a fan of sweet treats, you probably recognize those iconic cubes with the chipmunk cartoon character on each wrapper. And who would forget the famous Did You Know fast facts on the flip side? Join us as we dive into the sweet history of Chappies, exploring its journey from a simple idea to a beloved treat enjoyed by millions. Let's unwrap the story behind those fun facts and discover what makes Chappies a timeless classic. In the late 1960s and the 1970s, Chappies was like to the youth what TikTok and Coca-Cola are today. Okay, hear me out. My point is everyone chewed Chappies. Chappies became a beloved South African treat, easily recognized by its iconic yellow wrapper with blue and red stripes. Everyone loved Chappies for its bubble-blowing fun and unbeatable price. Back in the day, you could get 2 pieces for just a penny. In the 1950s, South Africa used pennies as part of its currency, adjusting for inflation and changes in purchasing power. 1 penny from that era would be worth approximately 10 to 20 cents today. Chappies came in a range of colors and flavors in small squares with Did You Know facts printed inside the wrapper. In the mid-1930s, this gentleman over here, Arthur Ginsberg, who lived in Troyville, had just finished school and was looking for a job. He scored an opportunity where he found a job at the big Chaplet Sweet Factory, which was also in the suburb he lived, about an 8-minute walk away from his home. Okay, I bet you're wondering, what is Chaplet Sweet Factory? The Chaplet Sweet Factory was in the confectionery industry. It was originally established in Johannesburg and became known for producing a wide range of sweets from high-end chocolate to affordable toffees. Okay, back to Arthur. He was allowed to take position as cost accountant at the Chaplet Sweet Factory while also completing a BCom degree at Wits University at night, which makes me question, did this guy really rest, and how much rest did he get? Arthur Ginsberg then served the military in World War II, and by the early 1950s, he had made head of marketing and sales at Chaplet Sweet Factory. He was doing well, very well, until a point when things started to turn for the worst. Chaplet's primary client was OK Buzzers. However, after OK Buzzers acquired Turn Rights, another confectionery supplier, they unfortunately ended their relationship with Chaplet. What impact did this have on Chaplet's business? Losing OK Buzzers as a major customer likely had a significant negative impact on Chaplet's business. The sudden loss of a key client would have reduced their revenue market presence, potentially leading to a financial strain. Additionally, they might have faced challenges in finding new customers to replace the business lost from OK Buzzers, which could have further affected their stability and growth prospects. Arthur Ginsberg worked with bubblegum base from the United States. This base was synthetic and became soft when heated. It started as gray, lumpy pieces. When heated, the base was mixed in a big metal container, like how pizza dough is mixed. Flavors, colors, glucose, and sugar were added. The glucose from maize kept the sugar liquid and gave some energy. The mixture was then pushed through a machine to make long strips, which were cut and wrapped. In those days, 1,200 pieces of Chappies bubblegum were made every minute. When it comes to flavor, there were 5 initial flavors. The flavors were lemon, orange, strawberry, cherry, and pineapple. The gum was also cleverly wrapped in a waxed paper so that it doesn't stick to the paper. When Arthur was asked how did he come about the name, he said, while still in the initial experiment stage, I decided that an abbreviation for Chaplet, and that was Chappies. I was like, yeah, that's the one. Chappies was named after the Chaplet Sweet Factory and became a hit at the time when Wicks bubblegum dominated the market. Chappies offered 2 pieces for a penny compared to Wicks, which only offered 1 piece for a penny. When it comes to marketing, Chappies, Ginsberg's genius was amazing. He made the gum appealing to kids by including 4 Did You Know questions inside each wrapper. This strategy was a hit, and those who grew up in the 50s and 60s can still remember those vivid trivia questions. But where did these questions originate? They were inspired by 3 Wise Men, a popular quiz show on the Springbok Radio, the leading station at that time. The 3 wise men, Eric Rosenthal, Arthur Blexley, and Dennis Glober. I hope I pronounced that okay. Later, the company sought help from Wits University academics to compile more questions. Ginsberg estimates that 5,000 to 6,000 questions were created in the early years, with some being reused. The campaign was a massive success, but Ginsberg didn't stop there. He pioneered advertising in the Sunday Times magazine with a weekly Chappies cartoon by Bob Connolly. These simple yet effective cartoons featured scenarios like a hot air balloon or submarine springing a leak. which was then plugged with the Chappies. From time to time, new gimmicky brands were produced, a Beatles bubblegum with pictures of the famous four, or a Donald Duck bubblegum. But none of them could catch up to Chappies' big success. Competitions were held and many children participated. One competition asked kids to show their love for Chappies by sending in wrappers. They created beautiful panoramas with wrappers, and the prizes included motorbikes, TVs, and radios. Another marketing strategy was to give out Chappies rulers, pencils, and notebooks in townships. They ordered 1 million pencils from Stadler and distributed them. The rulers had a simple message: make Chappies your rule. I see what you did there, Chappies. They also placed banner ads at township railway stations and other key spots. Eventually, they added a cartoon chipmunk to the Chappies wrapper. This helped rural children who couldn't read to recognize the real Chappies. The chipmunk is still on the wrapper today. Another part of promoting the brand in rural areas was the belief that chewing Chappies could give kids a bit of energy, especially if they didn't have breakfast. A little dark for me, but it kind of makes sense. Marketing is marketing. Business is business. On to the next point. Remember earlier on we mentioned the initial flavors? Once the 5 initial flavors of Chappies were popular, new ones like spearmint, peppermint herbal, and silver fruit, a mix of all of the original flavors, were added. Today you can find Chappies in 4 flavors: spearmint, fruit, watermelon, and grape. The gum is now produced in Swaziland, close to its sugar source near Swaziland and KwaZulu-Natal. Chappies became a top seller in South Africa, much like Coca-Cola, and was available everywhere. The brand was also exported to Zambia, the Congo, and Zimbabwe. By the late 1970s, Chappies held 90% of the market. Around this time, Ginsberg and his partner sold the brand to Cadbury and retired. Cadbury still owns and produces Chappies today. One question that's still on my mind is, did Chappies make Ginsberg a millionaire? He says no, but he is comfortable. You can still buy Chappies, but it costs 50 cents per piece today. Chappies has always been more than just a bubblegum. It's become a cultural icon, collaborating with various entities. Chappies have teamed up with rapper MT. The Chappies collab video with MT was a vibrant and engaging project. It featured MT performing his hit song We Up alongside 60 of his fans. The fans were selected through a competition, making the experience even more special for those involved. The video crew showcased a fun and energetic atmosphere with fans dancing and enjoying the music alongside MT. The collaboration was part of Chappies' initiative to connect with their audience in a unique and memorable way. It highlighted the brand's commitment to celebrating local talent and celebrating interactive experiences for their customers. From its humble beginnings to becoming the most beloved treat, Chappies continues to delight children and adults alike with its delicious flavors and intriguing did you know facts. Chappies is more than just bubblegum. It's a sweet piece of history that has brought joy and knowledge to millions. Thank you so much for watching. If you have taken anything from this video, please just take your time to comment, like, subscribe, and share if you can. With that being said, thank you so much. Until we learn something else next time.